the idea had kind of crossed my mind over the years, and you know, people would always suggest it, especially because I was always involved in some level of activism, some level of using my voice and my platform to try and inspire young people to play a part in the change that they wanted to see in bringing Nigeria to the place where we all need her to be to survive properly. So because I was always kind of on the front lines of those things, for Enough is Enough, for Occupy Nigeria, for Light Up Nigeria, for working with different organizations and just trying to inspire this generation, people would always suggest it that when are you going to make the switch into politics? But for the longest time, I'd always seen myself as the person that inspires politics rather than the person that is involved in it. So I fancied myself on a much lower scale, more of a Martin Luther King than a John F. Kennedy. So more of the person that has the loud voice from outside. The problem was when this election season came around again, I just felt like once again our generation either wasn't paying attention or was paying attention to the wrong things. And so you have all of us complaining, oh, Nigeria is bad, Nigeria needs to be better, and so on and so forth. But then when you drill down into it, how many of us are paying attention? How many of us know who our representatives are, who our senators are, who our State House of Assembly members are, who our local government chairman is? All of these people in these quote-unquote lower seats have as much influence over the lives that we live in our local communities. But, election season after election season, we would just allow anybody to kind of get in there and to do what they want with the powers of that office. So you hear things like, oh, the National Assembly has 125 billion naira. For what? What are they using it for? What is the tangible thing that we can point to? Where are their track records? Where are their report cards? Where's the accountability? Where's the transparency? All the things that we require of our public servants just felt like they were missing. And our generation, once again, was not paying attention. I think we casually pay attention to the president and the governor, and then that's kind of where it stops. And so it was in seeing the same old mistakes that we make as a collective happening again, and that kind of just riled up the frustration in me. So whereas I would normally stop at the point of speaking at conferences and trying to inspire young people, I would go around and I'm talking to young people. I say, okay, how many people are registered to vote? And I'd be lucky if 10 or 20% of the room had people that cared enough to do that. So honestly, it was probably a month or two before I declared that I started seriously considering it and saying, okay, what's it going to cost me? How much money do I have? How much money would I need? Speaking to some people that I go to for advice and all of that. So that process took about a month and a half. And then I declared, which ended up being 3 months before election day.
So while we may not have a godfather, we have God. And we have vision, and we have intellectual capacity and integrity and the right intentions. And last but not least, we have a whole lot of hope. At the end of the day, hope may very well be all that we have, but I truly believe that it is all that we need. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria. And God bless Eti-Osa.